Good afternoon, my brothers and sisters. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Pastor Sherman D. Manning. Manning, Manning, not Manny, all right? I am Pastor Sherman D. Manning. I'm joining you live from Compton, California. Amen. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. All right. They don't do it like they do it in Compton. I tell you what, we are here for the Compton School Police Department, which is one of the most corrupted departments in the country. Please understand quite clearly that when you hear school police, we have a tendency to think uh, fake police or not real or some kind of elementary level of policing. These guys have full arrest power and authority. They don't just arrest school children or people interfering with actions of school children, but they can stop you for traffic violations. They can arrest you for rape, robbery, murder, anything else that a regular police officer can arrest you for. These people can arrest you for. Our concern is about the severe corruption here at the Compton School Police Department. I think I'm probably the only auditor here in the local Los Angeles area, perhaps even in California, who is stuck with a story as long as I'm sticking with this story. We're not going to let it go until something gives, until something breaks, until somebody gets fired, somebody gets retired, or somebody resigns. This place is extremely corrupt. You might recall, if you go back and look at some of the videos that we filed before, the chief of police here at the Compton School Police Department, starting from the top to the bottom, it's like he has this tendency to only hire misfits. It seems like perhaps 70% of the officers here were all fired from other police departments. But guess what? It starts with the chief. Chief Wu was fired from South Pasadena and then came over here. Mr. Ali thought that he was the ideal guy to run this police department. And most of the people he's hired have extremely checkered past, and it's off the hook. As you might recall, I went over to the district office after being told to go over there by the police office. I went over to the district office requesting information on Mike Murillo, who was alleged to have raped two women and is still a police officer. I went over there and asked them questions, and they were so intimidated by the questions and insistent upon their cover-up. Four of their employees went and got restraining orders against me. Everything I've done at the district office is on camera, on live stream. No harassment, none of that. I ask tough questions, and I'm serious about transparency. If anybody knows anything about San Joaquin transparency, tell them I gave them a shout out. They're the best. Ask them to send some more people our way. Also, if you know anything about San Joaquin News Network, tell them I said they're the best. Send some people my way. Tell them I said hello. So anyway, the district, they went and got a restraining order against me to infringe upon my constitutional right to free speech and artistic expression, my right to address and have redress concerning the government. I see Captain McFadden either is not here or he's hiding his car in the back like he's done before, and got a restraining order. That ought to tell everybody ought to be up in arms about that. How are you going to get a restraining order on a preacher from a public building, ladies and gentlemen? How dare you? What judge signed that order? What lies did they use to accomplish this feat? Perhaps I should be suing them. Who knows? Any lawyers watching? Holler at your boy. I'll holler back. Holler at your boy. I'll holler back. Okay, so we're at the Compton School Police Department. Compton School Police Department. Compton School Police Department. Maybe they're sleeping. They got all the lights out. Hello? Got all the lights out. So you all notice, at the police department, they are ignoring me. I'm a citizen. I have a right to address the police. I'm in their station, and no one will answer. Hello? Yes, looking for Chief Wu. How about Captain McFadden? Recording is not optional. It's a public building. If you don't want to be recorded, get another job in the private industry. How about Captain McFadden? I need a supervisor, please. She said he's not in and she doesn't want to be recorded. Well, she needs to get another job. Yes, Captain McFadden, please. Pastor Manning. Yeah, she doesn't want to be recorded, but she wants that fat paycheck that she gets that's paid by taxpayers. She's cut all the lights off in the back. You see that? In a public building. Her response is, I don't want to be recorded, and let me cut the light off. That is the opposite of transparency, ladies and gentlemen. That is what, I'm really glad she did that because it shows you all what's going on here at the Compton School Police Department. Things are being done in the dark. She just made my point for me by cutting that light off. Things are being done in the dark, but they need to know that what's done in the dark is coming to the light. What's done in the backyard is coming in the front yard. What's done in the basement is coming on the main floor. We're not going to let it go. Is she a part of the cover-up? What are they hiding, ladies and gentlemen? What are they hiding here? When even the secretaries are part of the cover-up. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how we come, no matter when we come, we get doors. You all have seen them close doors in my face. When Phil and I were here, they locked Phil out of the district building. They locked me out of the district building. They got a restraining order against me. What's next? Are they going to get a restraining order against Phil? What's the deal? What are we hiding here at the Compton School Police Department? This thing is so deep, I will repeat, that these people, the Compton School Police Department, Captain McFadden and others, colluded with the people at the district office and went and secured a restraining order, a fake, false restraining order against me to keep me from asking questions. What's next? Is the police station over here going to get and please understand, in case y'all have never been to Compton, the district office is right across the street from the police station. The district pays these people. So, what's next? Are they going to get a restraining order against me from the police station so that I can't come here and ask questions? Somebody tell me what's going on. Play that song by Marvin Gaye. Brother, brother, far too many of you dying. What's that song? What's going on? We need to know what's going on here. Lights out. In a public building, a police station at that. Is this how the Jose guy got the woman from the district office pregnant while his wife was dying from cancer? Y'all remember that story? Told you last week. One of the police officers here, Jose, I can't think of his last name at the moment. It's on one of my videos. Jose, somebody. His wife was dying from cancer while she was on her deathbed. He was impregnating another woman who works at the district office, and he has not been fired for that kind of fraternization, if you want to know why, because the whole department is corrupt. And Jose's mother is on the board of the district. So it's nepotism. They protect each other. We could go on and on. George Cervantes, Officer George Cervantes had an accident, an automobile accident in his patrol car a few weeks ago. He injured 3 people. He left the scene of the accident and he's still driving a patrol car. He's still a police officer. Mike Murillo is alleged to have raped 2 women. Still a police officer. Mike Murillo was promoted to sergeant over Officer Eric Robinson, when Robinson took the test and scored #1 on the test. But Robinson got promoted by Chief Wu and Captain McFadden. And please understand that this chief makes $250,000 a year in this little small tiny department right here. Captain McFadden makes about $180,000 a year. Most of these officers, especially the sergeants, make $125,000 a year easily. Don't include overtime. So this is a big deal. There are millions of dollars being paid to this department when most of their officers are misfits and are corrupt. Someone is putting names up here, and we know what that is. Putting out addresses and things of that nature. That's Dante Green, everybody. I hadn't even mentioned him today. I'm glad he started posting because now I can see what he's all about. Now I can mention him again. Now I can mention him. I had forgotten all about Dante Green. Dante Green is another one. Extremely corrupted. Extremely corrupted. And I'm telling you. You all remember what I said about Dante Green last week? Might I give you a refresher course? Might I remind you? Dante Green's daughter was in the car. He left her unattended with his firearm. And Dante Green, his daughter, fired the weapon. He fled the scene, just put her around the corner, and he still has a gun. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to figure out who is posting this stuff on my live stream, saying Brandon Hollins. Who is Brandon Hollins? And they're posting addresses on my live stream right now, saying this is Wilkins' address. I guess they're talking about the sergeant guy we met the other night. But on my live stream right now, what does this say? Let me read. Ladies and gentlemen, are you reading this? It says Brandon Hollins will never be a police officer. I'm not here for Brandon Hollins. Who is Brandon Hollins? Okay, Lamar Wilkins lives at, they got an address on my screen right now. Look at these devils. I think that's Dante Green, everybody. I think that's Dante Green doing that. And tell me who's Hollins? Who's Hollins? I know Apostle Hollis, Hollis, and that's a female. And her first name is certainly not Brandon. Nevertheless, what is going on in this department? What is going on? What is going on? Are y'all looking at the live stream? What's going on? What kind of nerve have I struck here? Who's so angry? Who's so upset? What am I on to? Am I on to something here? Yes, I am. I smell a rat. I smell a rat in this place. I smell a rat in this place. I'm joining you live from Compton School Police Department. This is crazy. And again, Dante Green should not be a police officer. But apparently he was at work yesterday here at 2 o'clock on a Sunday. I couldn't make it. I was out of town. Wanted to come. Started to thought some of our people upon their own volition might come out themselves yesterday, but I guess they were doing other things. But we want to know. We want to know what is going on at the Compton School Police Department. Somebody tell me. So this is crazy. I don't know what's going on here. I'm here looking for Chief Wu. I'm here looking for Captain McFadden. I'm here looking for Officer Dante Green. I'm here looking for Mike Murillo. And all the postings that are coming from one of the cops who's been suspended, apparently, or one of the cops who should be suspended, but has not been, I should say. Let me clarify that quickly. Is online putting up false information, false addresses, on the screen. So, ladies and gentlemen, disregard those addresses. But what Dante Green doesn't know is that the FBI watches my videos also. Holler at your boy. I'll holler back. Why didn't you start doing this yesterday, Dante? I'm going to say it again. The Federal Bureau of Investigations watches my videos also. The Attorney General's office from the state has investigators who are watching my videos also. So Dante, keep putting addresses up, whatever that is. If you think I'm stupid enough to go to that address for some kind of ambush, then you're crazy. You don't know me like I thought you knew me. Did you hear me, Dante? If you think I'm stupid enough to go to an address that you posted up on my site so that someone can try to ambush me, that's not going to happen. But Dante Green, what kind of officer are you? What kind of officer are you? Sound like a thug. Are you all watching this, ladies and gentlemen? Are you all watching this, ladies and gentlemen? Are you watching this live stream? Are you read some of these comments? Well, these people are putting up addresses on my site right now saying this is Sergeant so-and-so, okay? And Sergeant so-and-so may be good, bad, or indifferent. I have no clue. And then they're saying things about who won't become a police officer. I don't give a doggone about anybody not becoming a police officer. I don't give any doggone about anybody being a police officer. I don't really like police officers a whole lot. So just because somebody might not be a police officer, how does that affect me? What does that have to do with what's going on here? What I'm looking for is Mike Murillo, Dante Green, George Cervantes, Captain McFadden, Captain Wu, and I'm looking to get to the bottom of the corruption that's going on here. So for all of my viewers, to the hundreds of you that might be viewing right now and the thousands of you that will be viewing it later on, do me a favor. Keep the calls coming. Call the FBI and tell them they need to take a close look at the Compton School Police Department. Call the Attorney General's office. They have numbers listed for the state of California. Used to be Kamala Harris's job. Send them emails. Let them know that they need to send some investigators out to take a close look at the Compton School Police Department. They ask you what the problem is. Tell them the problem is Chief Wu. The problem is Captain McFadden. The problem is Mike Murillo. The problem is Dante Green. The problem is George Cervantes. The problem is Jose, can't think of his last name. And the problem is Mr. Ali, who lied last week and pretended that he wanted to talk to me as soon as he was done with his TV show. But he was actually waiting on the restraining order to be served so that I would get off the premises. And he would have a good excuse for why he didn't talk to me. Now, his behind could have walked right over here. It's like a 90-second walk from here to the district office. He could have walked right over here and spoken with me. He had no plans to speak with me from the beginning. He's corrupted. This entire operation needs to be shut down. They're talking about defunding police. I don't believe in defunding the police. Can I repeat it for clarity? Repetition is the mother of skill. I don't believe in defunding the police. But if there were ever a police department in this country that needed to be defunded, you're looking at it right now. You're looking at it right now. They need to be defunded until they can get rehired and fire these people who are here from the chief on down and get a new crew in here, because this crew here is a crew of misfits. It's an evil crew. It's a wicked crew. It's a corrupted crew. Anybody know Phil from News Now, California? Tell him where I'm at. I didn't get a chance to text him this morning. I fed the hungry today. You know, my church, Yes We Can Worship Center, we feed the hungry. We house the homeless. We clothe those who need clothing. You know, we do real community work, just like these guys ought to be doing real community policing. Bring that back and we can make a difference. We do real community work. And as a matter of fact, if you would like to be a part of that, and you're watching me right now, go to yeswecanworshipcenter.org, scroll down to the bottom of the page, click the orange Donate Now button, and send your donation to Yes We Can Worship Center, whatever it is, $50,000, $50, $25. No gift is too large or small with all these homeless people in this country. And that's all I'm going to say on that subject. If you want to help, help. yeswecanworshipcenter.org. If you don't want to help, don't help. It's okay. If the devil closes a window, God will open a door. If the devil closes a door, God will open a window. God will tear the roof open if he has to get you what you need to get where you're trying to go to, especially when you're doing the work that he called us to do. So here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Compton School Police Department. Nobody wants to talk to the preacher. Are they out looking to get another court order? Call this number, ladies and gentlemen, 310-604-6578. That's 310-604-6578. 310-604-6578. 6578. Call that number and ask them why they refuse to see the preacher. And look at what they've done. Now, you remember a couple of weeks ago? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to witness this for yourself. How can you lock the police station? A couple of weeks ago, Detective Ford told me the door was never locked. Remember? Take a look at this door now. Are you all witnessing this? The door is locked. Last week, Detective Ford said the door was never locked. All I need to do is pull it. Okay? I'm pulling it. The preacher has been locked out. Have you ever seen anything like this in your lifetime? Get a good look at this devil station. Get a good look at this devil station. Once again, 310-604-6578. I want you all to call and ask them, why have you locked a citizen out of a police department? Why have you locked a pastor? Why have you locked a citizen? Why have you locked a preacher out of the police station and you refuse to answer the door? Now, how many of y'all watched me from the beginning today? When I got here, was that door locked? It was not. Let's try it one more time. Is it locked now? It's clearly locked. So Detective Ford was not being forthcoming and not being truthful when he claimed that day that I had not been locked out. I know I got lawyers watching this. So I want to know, how can they lock a citizen out of a police office? So if I wanted to go in there and report a crime right now, I'd be out of luck, huh? If I wanted to go in there and ask an application, if I wanted to go in there and get my vehicle that's been towed by them and pay that $50 that they got up there, I'll be out of luck. Not going to be here very long, y'all. I think I made my point. When you saw that door lock right now, I think it tells you the doors to the police station are locked. Can I repeat that? The doors to the police station are now locked. You saw me walk in. You saw how dark it was. You saw a woman come up and tell me she did not want to be on camera. You saw her cut more lights off. And then suddenly, after I stepped out of the door, I am now locked out. Locked out of justice, locked out of transparency, locked out of knowing what's going on in the police department, locked out of knowing what the community deserves, whether we're getting that or not, locked out whether knowing my children are safe, locked out without knowing whether or not your children are safe. Is Mike Murillo going to molest one of them? Is Dante Green going to do something? Is the Jose guy who impregnated the woman, who was so callous and careless and egotistical and narcissistic that while his own wife was lying on her deathbed fighting cancer, he got a woman pregnant? Is he going to molest your children? What is going on here? Obviously, if you got a complaint, you can't come here and talk to Chief Wu, because you see what happens, right? Chief Wu will tell them to lock you out. It is locked, okay? Knock all you want to know. It's locked. Why am I locked out? Because you're here seeking truth. I'm here seeking truth. But remember this, truth pressed to earth will rise again. They forgot about that one, didn't they? Truth pressed to earth will rise again. The Compton School Police Department needs to be shut down. Period. Point blank, exclamation point. If you're watching me, call the FBI. I don't like to be just, I don't even like people to call me an auditor, because I'm a change agent. I'm a pastor, so it just sets me in a different kind of class. I respect auditors. I think they do a wonderful job. A part of what I do is auditing. But at the same time, I don't just want to audit, I want to make a difference. I don't just want to audit, I want to make a change. I want to make a difference. I'm a change agent. And so I'm telling you right now, this needs to change. How can you lock me out of a police department? What are you so afraid of me finding out? What are you hiding? Here comes Gray, y'all. I keep hearing that this guy is all right and he's this and he's that, but I can't really tell from the way he's treated me. So let's ask Sergeant Gray some questions. Well, he says he's a sergeant, but he's got on corporal stripes. Not sergeant stripes, corporal stripes. Watch this. How can I help you?
I was going to ask you, how can I help you?
You can help me by unlocking the door. When y'all start locking the police door?
I just got here, so I don't know.
Now, see, I can't see it. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1,000 of you, I can't ever get a straight answer out of this man. I'm not asking him about employees. I'm not asking him about
I just
policy.
walked up.
Not corrupt. Okay, well, let me do it this way. That door is normally open. Why would it be locked? How about that?
I don't know. I just walked up, so I can't tell you why. Excuse me one second.
Okay. That's them calling you to tell you why they locked it.
Hello?
See this, ladies and gentlemen? So you get it that it's odd to lock the door, right? You get that idea.
Okay. Okay. So how can I help you? What do you need to get inside?
Same thing every other citizen needs. Locking the police door is really against protocol. And if you're a supervisor here and you're letting this go on your watch, then
Well, how
I
can
guess you have to be held accountable.
Let's just get past it. How can I help you?
But great, you don't tell me what to get past.
No, I
You
didn't.
keep missing that. I don't work for you.
I wasn't trying to tell you. I was asking.
Well, I'm asking you. How we can get past it is to follow policy and protocol and don't lock the police door.
Okay. And then what?
And then I'm going to step in and get on the phone and ask for somebody.
Okay.
And it's not going to be you. You're a corporal. You're not a sergeant.
Okay. Well, there's nobody else here.
That dispatch phone works.
Yes, it does.
Okay, that phone on the wall, and that's the phone that I want to use. They claim it doesn't even go here; it goes to somewhere else.
No, it goes to dispatch. And
Okay.
so the dispatch is just going to call me.
Okay, so you're going to ask them to unlock that door.
Oh, I can go unlock the door, but when you use the phone, they're gonna call me. So that's okay.
But again, you're locking the door. It's against protocol, and it's against policy. And Gray, you're going to get yourself tied up and embroiled in a lawsuit that shouldn't even involve you.
Like I told you, I just walked up.
Okay.
So I'm trying to assist you in what you.
Well, you can assist me by unlocking the door, finding out who locked it and why they locked it.
Well, I can't tell you who locked it.
I'm not asking you to tell me. I'm saying you could find out for your own. Since you're a supervisor, I know you want to know what's going on. Ah, it is locked, ladies and gentlemen. So I wasn't lying. And a couple of weeks ago, when they claimed it wasn't locked, they were lying. I was not. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Compton School Police Department, perhaps one of the most corrupted departments in the country, locked the preacher out of the door. And now he's using a code to get in that door. So what's the code, ladies and gentlemen? Do you have to be corrupted to get in here? Do you have to be a devil to get in here? Compton School Police Department. Are y'all watching? I'll let your boy. I'll holler back. 310-604-6578. Call them. Ask them, why did you lock the pastor out? We don't like that. You just heard Gray all but admit that it is not normal to have this door locked. Okay? You saw that, right? See, I give it to y'all the best I can. They're not going to just read it out to you. They're not going to just spell it out. He's not going to say, oh, no, you're right. It is odd. We don't lock that door. Why would it be locked? But you heard what he said. He has no clue why it's locked. He doesn't lock it, and it's normally not locked. So why are you locking me out? I hope my attorney friend is watching. So Captain McFadden, is he in?
No, sir.
Did you find out who locked this door?
No, sir, I didn't.
Are you concerned that a citizen has been locked out of the station?
I'm very concerned, so I will try to find out.
Okay, all right. Well, if McFadden is not here and Chief Wu is not here, I guess I can't be helped today. But I appreciate you getting the door unlocked.
Oh, no problem. We're here to work together.
Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, sir.
I'm out of here. All right. Take care. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The door did get open, so we thank Sergeant Gray for that. Corporal Gray, or whatever his rank is. I got to remember where I parked. You got to know when this...
I forgot to let you know, and if you didn't know, they just told me to inform you that you do know there's a temporary restraining order against you.
For where?
Huh?
For where?
For that building, which is...
Oh, they told me that. It's
Okay.
an illegal order, but yeah, I'm obeying it until the court says otherwise.
Okay, and they said it's within 100 yards of that building.
Yes.
So, I don't know if we measured or not. I'm not measuring, but I'm
Right.
just saying...
Right.
I don't
Well,
know.
I'm being safe. I'm just not going that way.
Yeah, I don't know if this is within 100 yards of that building. I don't know.
No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. And you're allowed to go to the police department, but
Yeah.
I'm not going in front of the building. I'm going that way
Yeah, I just want to let you know.
to be
sir.
safe. And Jackson measured it.
Okay,
It's like
great.
all the way to the sidewalk over there. All right. You too. Thank you. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm being reminded of an illegal restraining order from the district office. I guess Mr. Ali doesn't want to talk to me after all, huh? And let me see who this is. I think we got Detective Ford over here, perhaps, getting out of his car. Let's see who we have. Maybe not. But we want to see. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh no, that's not. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Um, yeah, we have it. There we have it. One of the most corrupted police officers, police departments in the country is right here. And the pastor is disallowed to go to the district office to make inquiries as a citizen. And the pastor is locked out of the police department, as you just saw. This is unconstitutional. Some of you lawyers who claim to be so concerned about justice ought to be all over this. Somebody contact the ACLU. You ever heard of them? American Civil Liberties Union. Send them this video. That's all I got to say. If one of you send the ACLU this video, we will see something happen. And if you want to know why I don't send it to these people, that is because I see a lot of corruption and I do a lot of things. And, I work 18 hours a day doing the work that I do, sometimes 20. And I just feel like my viewers, my subscribers ought to participate, that this ought to be us doing this together. If not now, when? If not us, who? We ought to do this together. I feel like we ought to do this together. So you all share this video on your Facebook site. You all like this video. You all, please, please, please subscribe to this channel. You all, please contact the local media. You all, please contact the ACLU. Share this video with everybody you can. Let them see before their very eyes a preacher being locked out of the police department. Let them see. The police department. Understand me? The police department. This is crazy. Have you seen anything like this in your life? Is this a new one on your auditors? Somebody share this one with the San Joaquin News Network. Please let them see this video. They need to see this one. Somebody please contact San Joaquin Transparency. They need to see this video. I need all the auditors to see something they've never seen before, which is a pastor being locked out of a public building. Phil from News Now Network was locked out also of that same public building. And then the pastor gets locked out of the police department and gets a restraining order so that he cannot go to the district and ask questions regarding the corrupted police department. Have you ever seen anything like this in your lifetime? I don't think you have. And I believe that my viewers ought to take this one and make it go viral. You need to see it. The world needs to see this. The country needs to see it. The FBI, the feds need to see this. The ACLU needs to see this. And I know that the FBI sporadically monitors my videos. Okay? I know that for a fact. So I want you all to do your part. Get involved. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. I am Pastor Sherman D.Manning. I pastor Yes We Can Worship Center. Hey Sue, thank you for your donation, Sue Conlon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Amen. God is good. So everybody don't pay Dante Green any attention. I'm leaving those addresses and all that other stuff he's putting up. I'm clueless, but I'm leaving it up so that my people can see it and they can document it and they'll get to the bottom of it. I guess Dante Green must not be that good of a police officer if he doesn't think that IP markings and IP addresses, there are other markings that you can put online that will identify eventually who you are. So the more he posts, the better, the better, the better, the better. Yes. Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to make sure you screenshot my live stream right now. All these addresses being posted on my site, talking about daycares and smoking crack and all of that. I think that's Officer Dante Green. I don't know what this is about. Maybe he's trying to get me to go to the address so that Dante Green can ambush me or something. I don't know what he's doing. But make sure you all screenshot my live stream right now because I need that information so we can turn that over to the FBI. They're putting addresses on this live stream right now, and I'm going to leave them there for a minute. I'm getting ready to go off the live stream. You all need to take a screenshot right now before I get off so you all can see the mess that's being put out there. We have touched a nerve. That's all I can tell you. We have touched a nerve. We have touched a nerve. We have touched a nerve. We've touched a nerve. I ain't got time for landscape, John Brown Media. I ain't got time for landscape. If you know anything about these phones, John Brown, once you start it, if I try to switch to landscape now, it won't work. It'll just be upside down. So I'll have to do that the next time. Okay, thank you for your advice. Thank you for your suggestion. It is well received. All right, I got to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember, Compton School Police Department, contact the feds, contact the AG, the Attorney General. Share this video with the ACLU. You all need to get screenshots of this live stream and all the mess that's being put up there right now. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Pastor Sherman D. Manning. Yes, we can.